What is up, guys? Shoutoutallen here. It's been a bit. How are you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. We're going to be talking about the brand new update on Marvel Future Fight. But before we get too carried away, if you enjoy the video, make sure you drop a like, put a comment down below, and make sure you hit subscribe so you get notification, because we're going to be doing all 3 uniforms and discussing all of it. Some timeline survival, artifacts, all the fun stuff that are involved with this new update. But this video, today we're talking about just a brief overview of all of it, what is in store for this update. So without further ado, let's just go right into it. So we got, let's make it look right pretty. Look at that. Oh yeah, great looking thing. So they're all on fire. So we got 3 brand new uniforms for 3 characters. Now 2 of the 3 characters was pretty good, right? Captain America had some pretty good success with Endgame and Hydra Supreme uniform, right? Wolverine's okay with his House of X one, so you know he didn't necessarily need a uniform. But Hyperion, he was straight garbage. Okay, let's just be honest. Okay, everyone that said that they had this uniform was unusable. So this is definitely the winner if you're counting uniforms. He also got a tier 3, and so we'll be able to look and see, you know, maybe how strong his uniform is compared to his own. I still haven't decided if I'm going to tier 3 him or not, but I do have Cap America already at tier 3. So 3 brand new uniforms. How to get them if you're not aware: Hyperion, you can get them like this. How do I do that? I forgot how to find this thing. No, that's not it either. So to get him, he is a premium selector, right? So you can also get him from the dimension, right? This little thing up top right here to the right. You can look and see that he is on. There he is on the bottom right, or right in the middle. So you can randomly get him to drop as a supportive character, but other than that, you're going to have to use bios or rank up tickets to get him up to tier 2. As far as upgrading his uniform, you're going to need his bios. So you can see that I have enough to upgrade his next thing, but that's how you get it right there. Alright, so Wolverine, you get him from the Epic Quest, right? And actually right now, if you take a look right here at the far right on the top, it says Epic Quest Rise of X-Men acquisition rate 200%. That means it's going to drop double the bios for you on all of these ones right here. So if you have the shield support, then you already get 20, but then it just duplicates. So you'll get him as finishing part of the Epic Quest. And so how do you upgrade his uniform? As you use the X-Men Tier 2 materials, which I'm very grateful for, because I always cap out on those guys. And so you're going to need to use these feathers. And then eventually you'll use the Mcron crystals when you get a little higher up. So super cool stuff. You know, probably all of you, if you've been playing a little bit, are pretty close to the 6,000 max anyways. If not, then I end up using crafting just to spend it. So yeah. So thirdly, we have Captain America. Alright, here he's Mr. Rogers right there. You get his bios basically everywhere. He is very easy to get. You get him tier 2 from beating the normal story, which is pretty cool. You can get him from the Dimension Shop. You know, Captain America, boom, right there. You could use that to buy some crystals or buy some bios. You can get it from the bio selector. Oops, hang on, where are we at? Alright, you get from the shops. I gotta open up all those stuff. Where's the bio selector? There's one. So you can get them from right here. Alright, you can also get it in your Alliance shop if you have been saving up your little token things, right? In the store, you can go over here to the far right. There's also one right here for 20 bios, and for 50 bios, so you can click it, which I think I'm going to buy it now, but and then you use it on Captain America. So then boom, 50 bios. So he's super easy to get as far as that goes. Now, some tidy up things that are really interesting. They have now changed this thing right here. So instead of having it all listed out, you have ISO, then you have custom gear, then you have comic cards, and then the new artifact system, and also Uru. And so as you can see hang on, let me show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so down here we have these new boost obelisks, and so what happens is, at least for me, is cards and custom gear I always get to a spot where I run out of inventory space. Like, I'm getting pretty close right here, right? And you can tell you that I have a ton of ISO 8. And so, you know, which is just, you know, part of the gig. But what they did now is they made it where you can crunch and convert. See this little bottom right here, for convert? You can convert them, which the benefit of it is usually what happens is I have all these CTPs that I'm just keeping to re-roll stats. Like, I have no interest in lightning resist, right? There's not really a lot of benefit for that. So then these ones, they're all even just doing right here. This mind resist one, I just want to convert. Oh, hang on. Oh, I hit convert, so then I just hit that one. No, not that one. Where's it at? Yeah, so I want to be able to convert it. So I click it, and then convert it. Costs a little bit of gold, but then boom, it's one of these guys. So if I was going to re-roll one of these, let's do a crit rate for you guys. So if I was going to re-roll this crit rate, I can use this instead. And instead of it taking up an entire... Okay, I don't think that's... What is happening? Okay, I think it might be bugged. So I may have accidentally found a bug. But anyways, but they're supposed to be able to access so that you can crunch it and change your options through that. So that's kind of a nice quality of life thing that's going on. Also, so let's just talk about artifacts real quick. The artifacts, you can get a bunch of them through the shop. If you're already level 70, you get these chests right here. You can get one a day to get these rerolled. Now, what's interesting about these things is that the where does it show the premium ones? Okay, so these are the best ones, the best kind of artifacts, and so they're for specific characters. And so you have a Captain America, and a Hyperion, a Sharon Rogers, Shang-Chi, Wolverine, Luna Snow, Crescent, White Fox, Wave, Arrow, Swordmaster. All characters who coincidentally just got new uniforms lately. But what happens is they have a very specific stat for each one of those, and some of these are insane. So Sharon Rogers gets an instant crit rate and a instinct crit damage, which I'm still learning kind of what that is. The one of the craziest ones was it? Oh, where was it? I think it was... I remember it was Shang-Chi. Okay, so this one you have Captain America. If you have the 4-star one, and you can upgrade to 6-star, so these stats can even go up even higher, but it does extra 13% damage to villains, period, and decreases damage to villains. That is insane. So what I've noticed is that you can buy these with these essence. They're gonna make me do it. So how you get this essence is you're doing the brand new Time Life Survival, or you're crunching your artifacts, which is what I'm going to do, because it seems like you don't really need them until they get to 3-star or higher. And so I'm going to go ahead and crunch these, and just a little bit of gold, and I get 90 essence of whatever it's called, celestial essence. So then as I save up more of these, right, then I can be able, I want to get the big box, get the 10 box, so that I have a chance to get up to 6-star of these guys, because that is that much better. So these are the 6-star versions of it. So what was that Cap America? Let's go back. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. So up to 20%, which is crazy, right? The big one right here, where's White Fox? White Fox gets a heal if you have this attached to her. That's nuts. So these can be really good. Swordmaster has ignore targeting and ignore a 12% increase of damage, and hits people even if they have an iframe. So this is crazy stuff. Okay, Wolverine has the null passive, where he will not die for a set amount of time and then just recover a good chunk of its back. So like, these are all different buffs that are really going to affect who they are. I mean, Shang-Chi was already ignore dodge rate already high, and so then he's also getting a 20% buff if you have this one onto him, on top of whatever the random things, which can be a whole bunch of this nonsense. Alright, it's kind of crazy, but I'm waiting to get a big box and hopefully get something that's better than just 1 or 2 star, but we'll see about that. Alright, next up we have Timeline Survival Revamped, which is really exciting. Now you have 10 energy, that is maxed out. They also lessened the time, so now it's 15 minutes for one instead of an hour for one, so you will to play more often. On top of that, they've added more difficulties, so I'm just kind of trying to find the thing, which I'm pretty sure is this one right by that landmark. And so I'm excited to kind of see what they look like on the other end of that. So the more you guys are working with it, the more you get these survival tokens. The tokens will refresh whenever the new season for the survival season is over, and so just be aware of that as well. So you want to, I mean, you don't want to just save these survival tokens. Go ahead and spend, because they will go away whenever the season's over, and you can tell when the season's over when it says right here. So in 7 days, 20 hours of me recording this guy, that's when the season will end. And so all these tokens right here, this 323 I have up here, those will all go away and we'll start brand over. So I'm going to go ahead and choose the shop real quick so I can show that off since I'm talking about it, right? So I see I got energy. I always buy energy. That's great. And actually I can buy a level 2 artifact. Let's go ahead and then buy a, get out of here. Okay, so then buy a buff. I don't really use the Inhumans, but it's a buff, so I don't even think I brought any Inhumans with me. So Timeline Survival Revamped, a lot of fun. I'm going to try to do a video about that, maybe more specifically, maybe after I learn some strategies and stuff like that, but lots of fun stuff. So the other big thing that they kind of threw in with that wasn't really a planned deal, you know, as far as I was not aware of, is they have the faction battle. So let me go to the lobby. Oops, too much. Okay, we'll go to the faction battle, and in this faction battle you can be between 2 sides, magic or science. As you look it up, you can see which heroes are depending on which one, and so then you want to do the farthest right that you can accomplish. If you can only do that one, that's fine. If you can only do the first one, that's fine too, but you want to get, the more of these you do, the higher points you can get, and then you complete it and you push it towards your side. I picked magic because some of my strongest characters are in the magic category, so I was like, yeah, it makes sense, right? You also get different points for different things that you're going on. See, you can see this list of all those things. You can kind of see where that's at. You can get rewards, and so these rewards are kind of nice. You get some X gene selectors, which you don't normally get, which is really helpful for Kid Omega and X23 and Nightcrawler, because those don't normally come in your, they're harder to get, so that's just kind of nice. And so as you kind of do these challenges, right, you can hit acquire all, right? I got 70 energy, 50 XP chips, which is really a waste, but you also have the option to upgrade your pass, and then you'd get all of these extra tier 3 materials and stuff like that. So yeah, that's kind of nice too. You'll get about 500 crystals back, so it's really about 2,000 total, but it just kind of depends on your choice. So trying to think if there's anything else. You got the future pass going on, right? You can get that second one, the legendary thing, and you get some other couple things, right? I got a special icon for White Fox coming down the road, and so yeah, you can upgrade that even further if you want to spend money and do that as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and claim this guy. And yeah, so this new uniform, new update, pretty fun. I like the fire stuff anyways, and so I'm excited to kind of see and dive in more to whatever it takes place. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. What is your favorite part of this update? Please let me know. Please comment, and we can discuss and talk about it and have fun. And so thank you so much for joining, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next one.